Hello and welcome back to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for being here. First timers, long timers, people who are cross watchers, makes no difference. You are welcome here. This is your home for tarot, the Tao Daily Tarot. For the first timers especially, but maybe everybody kind of needs a quick reminder, even though I do it every day. This is what makes the tarot reading here different from other tarot readings. First of all, it's archetypal. I only use 8 to 10 cards. That's it. Basic, simple, very Tao-like. Okay, I want you to understand. I want you to be empowered. And because of that idea of empowering you, I look at something different. Instead of predicting, I look at frequencies. I look at energy. We take a look at one manifesting energy every single day because I do a brand new read for you every single day, 365 days a year. So we do that for you. And I also do something called the hyper shuffle. This is very special because it kind of sets things up for the entire tarot read. I'll show you in a moment. And I try to get the read in about a 10-minute window, because more is not always better, and a 10-minute read you can fit into your schedule every day very easily, and that's the whole point. Otherwise, the purpose of this is lost. You need to access it, and you need to apply it as you see fit. As I said, it all begins with something called the daily or hyper shuffle. This is where it begins. Let's do it. And there you go. There is the Tao Daily Tarot. Let's get to it. We begin with the manifesting energy. Oracle card is where we begin. The first card always, yin energy. Yin energy. And you see that 2 up there. 2 means cooperation, teamwork, that kind of thing. Could also mean a blending. You know, we all have a light side and a dark side. It could be that we now begin to blend those 2 sides to make us more effective. So that being the case, there's a possibility. Yin energy, it is not obvious energy, but it is still energy. It is quiet energy, behind the scenes kind of energy. So let's move to the first card, the side of coming and going energy. We got the Page of Swords. Pages always change the storyline. The Page of Swords says there's some new information. Something coming in that can be useful to you, that can be helpful to you. Okay, it in fact will revitalize, because it will give you this new information, this new insight into how you can step forward into the future, because the next year or two are going to be kind of on the tough side. So it's important for you to be armed with accurate information, because right now you may be looking at what you missed. The past 2 years have been very tough on people. Things have been taken away. Things will continue to be taken away for the next year or two. It will be a particularly challenging time. So rather than focus on what you're missing or what you think you're missing, focus on the gifts given to you. There's that cup given by the cosmos. And he's still not focused on it. He's focused on what he's missing. You cannot do that and move forward. That is the yin energy. It is the understanding that you need to move forward. Because this is what you really want to go to. You want to go to the 10 of Cups. You want to be happy. You want that fulfillment. You want that contact. You want that love. You want that joy. That's where you're headed. And so to do that, right now you just have to kind of sort things out for you, right? And that means, of course, the Queen of Cups. Very, very important. Queen of Cups, love incarnate. It is self-love in every sense of the word. Very, very, very important information. So that's what you need to do. You need to value you. And so, with that in mind, we move to the first magnifier energy card. It is the 8 of Pentacles. This is the keep on keeping on card. This is the card where you say, I know what's important to me. I understand why it's important to me. It's necessary even for me. And I will keep on working towards solidifying, towards stabilizing my core values. Very important stuff. But again, remember, part of your core value situation is your understanding. That is the yin energy. And so that's really what you're coming to, is a clear, really important understanding in terms of what you have to do to be able to fix your life, to make it better. And you understand that what that means is, in essence, leaving what you know, leaving what you're comfortable with, and moving on. Take the information that you know is correct for you, and then moving on from tough times, from choppy waters to calmer waters, as is indicated here. And you see that big full moon in back, again, indicating, I think as yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, that this full moon coming up, I think at 27 Gemini, at I think the 19th, something like that. Very, very important in terms of understanding, in terms of realizing. It has to be very firmly implanted in you what you want to do, where you want to go, and that's what this yin energy is giving you all about. How about this? We got the vice versa cards in reverse. We have the King of Wands. Again, reversal means it's always going on inside of you, behind the scenes. You want enthusiasm in your life. You want purpose. You want something that charges you up. Haven't had much of that lately. And that's what you're really kind of working toward, because you see now what is important to you. You get the picture. You understand. And because of that, you are ready to make the difference. What you're doing is just behind the scenes work right now with this yin energy. It's not like you're not moving forward. It's not like you're accomplishing stuff. But this is more realizing and organizing kind of things that you're doing here, because you got to perform magic. Again, magician in reverse, meaning you're not doing it yet. The yin energy says this is behind the scenes. Let's face it, we are in many parts of the world, the holiday season. This is not the time to step forward and to be really demonstrative. That time will come. Believe me, next year, probably in 2023 as well. But for now, it's putting all the parts and pieces together, all the stuff that you have assembled in 2021 that you now know you have to do. You have to know in order to step forward into a better future. So it's just prep time, again, sort of, but it's more than just prepping. It's more than just putting the parts and laying them out. It's organizing those parts. And that's the kind of energy is yin energy. It's not obvious. It's not seen by anybody, but it's going on. And you know what? Maybe it's subconscious even to you. You're not entirely aware of it. But it's an extremely powerful, powerful time. It's what goes on behind the scenes, beneath the surface, that brings everything else. So that's the reading today. Powerful, powerful stuff. Please, as always, like or subscribe, thumbs up. Click on that to let the people know at YouTube that you like it. And, of course, then subscribe so that you get the daily feed. And we have presented to you every single day in your YouTube feed the Tao Daily Tarot, so you can stay up with it. Because I love that you and I have the chance to talk Tao together every single day of the year. If we don't, however, if you happen not to plug in, that's okay. Because between now and the next time you and I talk tarot, blessings.